Yes, it's me. Hello, says Lemon. Okay. Yes. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. What's going on? Hisses Beaky. Lemon shushes her with his finger. Lemon's gone all stuttery, like he can't find the words. His eyes are very serious. I'm sorry to hear that. How's Charlie? I blush and bite my lip, guilty, embarrassed, worried all at once. No, not since this morning. Lemon covers the phone with his hand and speaks urgently to Beaky. You haven't seen Charlie today, have you? She shakes her head wide-eyed. No, Beaky hasn't either. So, what happened? There's a long pause then. Lemon does a lot of nodding while he listens to my dad. I bury my face in my knees and press my back hard into the knobbly tree bark, willing Gabriel's oak just to swallow me up. Okay, says Lemon finally. Well, we're in the forest now, sure. We can look for Charlie in our usual places if you like. No problem at all. We'd like to help. I peep down at them. Beaky nods wildly, her hand holding on to Nero's collar so tightly I see her white knuckle bones. Okay then, okay, I will. Thanks, bye. Lemon hangs up and puts his phone back in his pocket. Charlie's run away, he says. What? Says Beaky. Why? I cover my ears, but I can still hear them talking. I don't really get it. I think Charlie had a total meltdown and went off in the strop by the sounds of things. I jerk my hands from my ears. A strop? Suddenly, my shame and embarrassment bends into fury. A strop? How dare he? I grit my teeth. Lemon doesn't have a clue how I feel. But why would Charlie do that? Whispers Beaky. Nero starts whining. It's the baby. Lemon sounds deadly serious. My anger melts as I listen. There's something wrong with the baby's heart. He needs an operation. Oh no, breathes Beaky, clapping her hand over her mouth. Poor baby. When? Today. Soon. That's why we need to find Charlie ASAP. Because Lemon's voice fades away to nothing. In the pit of my stomach, an ice-cold ball of sadness and worry swells and grows until my eyes cloud with tears, and a tiny little gulp, whimpery noise comes out of my mouth. I clap my hands over my lips, but it's too late. Nero's ears prick. He looks straight up at me. So, where is Charlie? Nero's barking at me now, wagging his tail. Your guess is as good as mine, Beaky. Shall we try the spirit stone? Nero starts going bananas. Nero, stop it, what? Nero breaks out of Beaky's hold and jumps up on the trunk of Gabriel's oak, still barking like crazy. Lemon and Beaky look straight up at me, then at each other. Hi, I say sheepishly, my voice all croaky. I feel their eyes on me as I climb back down and land with a thud on the hard ground. What were you doing up there, Charlie? Says Beaky. Why were you hiding in that tree? I shrug. Nothing I say will make any sense to them. My mood is zigzagging about so fast I don't even make sense to me at the moment. Did you hear me talking to your dad? Asks Lemon. I nod, avoiding his eyes. I'm sorry to hear about your baby brother, whispers Beaky. She touches my arm softly. I yank my arm away from her. For some reason, her kindness just makes me cross. Sorry, she mumbles. Nero whines. You better go back to the hospital, Charlie, says Lemon. I stare at him angrily. Who's he to tell me what I should and shouldn't do? Beaky and Lemon look at each other. It's a secret look, like they're suddenly in a gang I'm not part of. The Pity Charlie Club. Now that baby is here, everything has changed, even my friends. I grit my teeth in rage and turn away. I focus on the lumpy old tree root. I'm kicking with my toe. Shoving my hands in my pockets, I find the deer tooth and I squeeze it so hard it proper hurts. Everything feels wrong here. I want to run and hide and as far away as I can from it all. Thoughts swarm about in my head like bees. Buzzing. Dara. His little lips pale blue, Mum's puffy eyes, the camera flash. Dad's fake smile, the squeak of my feet on the lino, the wall of heat. The ambulance siren, I swallow and squeeze the deer tooth harder. What if Dara dies? My thoughts are so muddly, they're making me dizzy. I close my eyes. Beaky and Lemon are talking to me, but I try to block them out, let their voices go blurry and fade. I concentrate on my thumb as I press it onto the sharp tip of the deer tooth in my pocket. Behind me in the forest, something screeches. I spin around, opening my eyes just in time to duck as a jay dives straight towards me. I lift my arms to protect my head. The jay shrieks again as he twists mid-air, then swoops fast and low back past me, his wing feathers flashing blue like a beacon, too blue. I look down. There is a tiny bead of too red blood on my thumb tip, and all around me the colours of the forest are too much themselves, too green, too blue, too red, all shimmering in the heat. I shake my head hard to clear my ears, because all the sounds have gone muffled, like when you're underwater. Then the jay's back. His shriek cuts through the fuzziness and fills my ears. The sunlight dapples yellow through the trees. I gaze into the leafy greenness, and I can just glimpse the jay, diving towards the distant shimmer of the river. I can't resist. I forget everything and take a big breath and run into the coolness of the forest, following the jay. I run fast, my feet thumping on the softness of the mud and mulch. My heart quickens. I lift up my arm and I leap to grab at a dangling leaf. I run, Dad's bag bumping softly on my back. In here, the air smells damp and mossy. I gulp it in. I reach the turn where the path slopes down. I run faster still. So fast my legs feel like they aren't even mine. So fast I can hear the thud of my own heart.